it do, people? It's your boy, Derek, on the mic again. And before we get started, guys, just make sure that you guys subscribe below and you hit that like button. We do appreciate that. And we're getting more and more subscribers every single day, it seems like. Especially on my Twitter lately. But without further ado, I'm going to introduce the one, the only, Debo.
Yo.
What's up, bro?
What's going on?
Living that American dream?
Same.
Nice.
Love it.
All right, we'll dive into it.
Do it.
We got a lot of free agency. It's gonna be just kind of a short show. We got some NBA news. We got some what do you call it? College basketball news. We got some baseball news, and we got some football news. We'll start with football. Tight end Irv Smith Jr. has agreed to a 1-year deal with the Bengals, per source. So that'll be good. I think he'll be a good piece over there.
Yeah,
I think
it's pretty decent pickup. Because didn't they lose what's his name? Higbee?
I don't think they. Hayden Hurst is who they lost.
That's okay. Yeah, that's who it is. I knew it was something with H.
Yeah. So yeah, that he's probably just gonna replace him, but I don't think he'll do as good as Hayden Hurst did because I don't think he didn't do that over at with the Vikings. So I think he's just gonna be a good blocker and he'll be there to catch a couple passes when he needs to. I just don't think he's gonna do anything elaborate like Hayden Hurst did.
No, I agree.
I think that was Hayden Hurst.
I think you're right.
I hope I'm right. Anyways, Commanders coach Ron Rivera discusses his quarterback situation. He says he believes Sam Howell has as many of the same qualities of Brock Purdy. As for adding a high money quarterback like Lamar Jackson, he didn't really say Lamar Jackson, just says a high money quarterback. He says they never looked into it. I know he's a tremendous talent, but it wasn't for them. Okay. And he also says that they're going to look at every avenue and position with the number 16 overall pick, which means that the quarterback position could be available if it comes
Someone's
to it.
there. I don't think anyone.
Anthony Richard on that team, maybe, or maybe Will Levis.
To the Colts, bro.
I mean, he might. I mean, it depends on everything that shakes out.
Going to the Colts, bro. Titans are going to trade.
What if Colts? Obviously, they're the 4th pick. But what if the Cardinals trade back and the Titans trade up? Because there's some rumors that the Titans might trade up to the number 3 overall pick. They're having some quarterback issues. They're determining what they want to do with Ryan Tannehill. Obviously, it seems like they want to move on. So if they're trying to move up to the number 3 pick, imagine if 3 quarterbacks go off the board. Now the Colts are stuck deciding whether they want to draft Will Anderson or Anthony Richardson or Will Levis. Honestly, bro, I'm going with the for sure pick every single time, and that's Will Anderson. Why, you may ask? Because Hendon Hooker can get picked up right at the back end of the round. You know what I'm saying? Colts have the 4th pick in the second round. So just get Will Anderson right now, Hendon Hooker in the 2nd, or if those guys are still available, Anthony Richardson and them, let's grab them, but I doubt it. But, you know, I just say take the best player available is going to produce, and that's Will Anderson. Quarterback situation, you'll have to fix it in another round or maybe trade for Lamar Jackson like a lot of people are saying.
If you guys got Lamar, that'd be crazy.
Can you imagine, like, I mean, I feel like he would really help our team. I know my buddy Nick was not liking it. I sent it to him. He's like, ew, no, dude, don't trade for Lamar Jackson. He's like, no, man. I'm like, why, dude? Like, I feel like he would help our team tremendously. Yeah, does he run first? Yeah, but hey, that's kind of like how the league is nowadays. And I'd rather go to the Super Bowl and win a bunch of games with a quarterback that runs all the time. He can still throw, obviously, and he has a deep ball. So, like, I don't see what the big deal is, but whatever. I mean, he had an MVP. Like, come on, man. Like, and he's still young as hell, dude. And
he'd probably be good there too, because then you guys still got Jonathan Taylor. Could run like some like wildcat, like crazy formations and shit.
Imagine like the comparison for the Baltimore Ravens to the Colts. Okay, Colts have a good defense, but now I think they're a little bit lesser than what they were last year now that Gilmore's gone. But on offense, I think we're kind of better than the Ravens if Lamar Jackson was on our team. So you got Lamar Jackson on our team. Over there, who do they have as a running back? Dobbins, who's been injured. Gus Edwards. Then over here we have Jonathan Taylor, stud. I mean, we just got what's his name, Zach Moss from the Buffalo Bills. He's kind of a good filler in there too as well. He's kind of like Gus Edwards over there.
Yeah.
And then I feel like we have way better wide receiver options. I mean, we just drafted Alec Pierce last year. We have Michael Pittman, who's a dog, and we just got Isaiah McKenzie over from the Buffalo Bills. So I'm just saying, might be a lot better situation from him. I did hear that OBJ was given an offer by the Ravens, so if he signs there, maybe that helps that situation. But yeah,
That'd be nuts, dude.
it's crazy.
Okay.
I'm still like baffled though that like all these other teams are out on Lamar Jackson. Like this dude can change your team dramatically, and I just don't get like how there's a lot of people out. Like the Falcons for sure. Like the Falcons have Desmond Ridder. Like why are they not in on this? Like they were instantly out after they were about to pay Deshaun Watson all that guaranteed money.
I don't get it either, man. I really don't get it either because he's not hurt. I mean, he's been hurt, but he don't get hurt that much. I don't know. I really don't know.
He's played last year he played 12 games. The year before he played 12 games, but I think he's played 16, 15, I think 14 maybe, and then 12. I think I sent that to Nick. Is what he told me. 16. He's played 16, 15, 15, 12.
See, that's not bad.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't think we started playing 17 games until last season, right?
Yeah.
So he's missed one game, 4 games. So, 6 games total before last year, I'm sorry. And then last year he missed 5. But he only did that because he didn't want to further injure himself. So, all in all, I mean, the man's missed, 11 games total.
Which is it's not really that bad.
Not really that bad, man. I mean, he could have played those games. He just chose not to because he didn't want to hurt himself because he's at that part in his career where if he gets injured, then now what is he worth? You know, I mean, he's not going to get all that guaranteed money or anything like that anymore. So he was just trying to keep his value up, which I respect. I respect that tremendously.
Absolutely.
Just pay the fucking guy. God damn.
Agreed.
Yeah, but the Titans, them moving up to the number 3 pick, like, what do you think Ryan Tannehill would go to?
It's a good question, bro. That's a really good question. There's a couple teams that could use them. Maybe Washington. Maybe
they got Tyler Heineke though.
Didn't he go somewhere?
No, that's right. You're right. Over there in Washington, he's over on the.
Where did he go?
It's in the back because he's gonna be the backup. Fuck. I was just talking about this with my buddy Ryan today.
I can't remember either. I just know he got traded.
Let me just go look at the teams that are actually in here. NFL standings.
I'm trying to think.
Is it the Jets?
Is it the Falcons?
Yeah, it is the Falcons. Because he's backing up Desmond Ridder.
Or maybe taking his job.
That too. You saw that rumor about Cam Newton possibly going to Detroit? Don't know how.
I think that was an April Fool's joke, though.
That could have been. That'd have been a good one. I think that was on the 2nd, though, is when it was reported, which was yesterday. I don't know. I do not know. I can see Ryan Tannehill going to like a who is it? Either the Jets if Aaron Rodgers decides to retire or not go there, or maybe even the Buccaneers and battles it out over there with Baker Mayfield. Maybe have a little renaissance.
That'd be a decent pickup for them, yeah.
Like he's decent. You just need a good running back behind him, and everyone's kind of geared.
Think of who else?
They know.
Yeah, I don't know.
All these quarterback needy teams. Let's see. Maybe he could go over there to Green Bay. Maybe back up over there in Green Bay and see what Jordan Love has. And if he fails, you got Ryan Tannehill there.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
San Francisco, bring him in until Brock Purdy's fully healthy. Do
Fuck
that.
Trey Lance.
Yeah, I feel like they said that already. I feel like Brock Purdy's the guy. Maybe be a backup for Arizona Cardinals until Kyler Murray comes back. I don't know if he's gonna be fully healthy to start the season.
It's fair. Dolphins. Go back to the Dolphins.
Tua, I mean, is he cleared to play again? I don't know. He could be a backup over there again.
Something like that.
The Colts. Switches over. Gardner Minshew and then Ryan Tannehill. I don't want his fucking trash. Goes to Houston, backs up over there in Houston, maybe. Cleveland Browns, back up at Cleveland Browns. Or maybe a backup for Pittsburgh. He could be a good veteran to help Kenny Pickett.
About it, ain't it?
Baltimore Ravens trade Lamar Jackson to the Colts. Ryan Tannehill goes to the Baltimore Ravens.
That's what you would love, that, huh?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I would love that.
Talk it into the universe.
Okay. What else we got on this motherfucker? Yeah, Odell Beckham possibly going to the Ravens, all that stuff. We got wide receiver Marvin Jones. He's headed back to the Lions. He played there for about 4 or 5 years, and it's a 1-year deal worth about up to $5 million. I think he can push it.
Pretty decent.
He's a pretty good receiver.
Yeah.
A dog. Falcons are making another splash. Ravens star Calais Campbell. He's signing a 1-year deal with them.
He's old, but decent.
He's old, but decent. Also, did you see that? I'm bringing back the Lamar Jackson thing. Did you see that Jim Irsay said that he doesn't think guaranteed contracts are good for the NFL?
I think I did see that. Didn't you? I'm pretty sure you sent it.
I'm like, what the hell, bro? Like, just pay the players. Like, yeah, you made a bad financial decision. Who doesn't do that? You know what I mean? Like, this is what the NFL is. If these kids want to get paid, man, like they have these futures. You're always going to have that billions of dollars.
Yeah, I agree.
Always going to have that money. You could literally change their lives for the better. Okay, you sign this guy to a $4 million contract. He ends up being shit. You're out $4 million. But his life is now changed for the better. I mean, yeah, he doesn't do good here, but what if he goes off and, like, I don't know, uses that money to open up some science firm?
The business, though, bro. You got to remember that.
And I get it. It's a business. But the NBA does it. They do pretty much fully guaranteed contracts. I mean, I want to say, like,
not as much of a physical sport, though.
I mean, that's a good point. I mean, there's always clauses, though. You can always put injury clauses in there and all types of stuff, man.
I don't know, man. Just saying. I'm not saying I don't agree with you. I'm just saying it's a business.
I get it.
Day, like,
I'm just all for the
players
getting paid just because they got that billions of dollars, and if they already have the billions of dollars and they got all that money, it's like you're gonna. At the end of the day, we all know that regardless of whatever amount that you're guaranteeing that you're gonna pay that player, you're still going to have loads of money left over in the end, if not a surplus, because you sign these TV rights deals and they give you billions of dollars back. So as long as people are watching, who gives a fuck what you're paying these players?
I mean, I agree. But they stack their bread, bro, and it's a business.
Cheap-ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, talk to them. I don't know.
But I honestly think the last thing I want to say about the Colts and Lamar Jackson, pick 4. I mean, I feel like they're in such a vital spot. It's a prime spot, and I don't think anything's going to happen until draft day. And I think some wild things are going to happen on draft day. I think just depending on what happens at pick, the first 3 picks. In my opinion, I think say all 3 of those quarterbacks come off the board, and the Colts don't have an available selection, or say Will Anderson does get taken and the quarterbacks that they want. What if they're like, you know what, we don't like anyone available. Let's trade for Lamar Jackson. And they draft Will Anderson, trade for Lamar Jackson, or, whatever. You know what I mean?
That could happen.
You never know. I feel like that's what's in the Colts' back pocket. I feel like they have that. They're like, we could trade for Lamar Jackson. And honestly, I don't even think it's going to take 2 first-round picks. I think that's what the exclusive tender, the non-exclusive tender tag is for him, is 2 first-round picks. But he hasn't signed it yet. And because he hasn't signed it, Colts could be like, all right, man, how about we just offer you 2 second-round picks that could potentially be first-round picks, depending on how often he plays. If he plays the majority of our snaps, all right, boom, first-round picks for you. You know what I mean? And then maybe do it that way. And like maybe you make one of them a first-round pick, one of them a second-round pick. Like you don't have to give them first-round picks like that. Maybe 2/3 and a second or something like that. That could potentially be a first. There's different options because he didn't sign that non-exclusive tag yet. But yeah.
All right. Yeah, that would be nuts, dude. That would be a wild trade, bro, for real.
And that's the only explanation I can give myself for the reason that they got rid of Gilmore.
I said that was fucked.
I just don't understand why they did it. Clear cap space. Bullshit.
Yeah, no, I feel you. He's a hell of a player, bro.
He really
What did
is.
you guys lose? What did you guys get? A 5th?
Yeah, 5th rounder. A 5th rounder.
Like, bro, what the fuck?
I mean, I get he's like 31 or 2, but like,
dude, he's still balling out.
He literally was one of the best cornerbacks in the NFL last year. So like, you could have got a 3rd for him at least. A 3rd, that would make me feel more comfortable. All right, cool. 3rd pick.
Cowboys just out here fleecing motherfuckers, bro.
Literally though, the NFL owners approved a rule change to allow players to wear 0 now. I thought that was cool. I forgot what player it was. Someone was talking about it, and they asked him if he could change it, and he's like asking like the owners or whatever it is, like, hey man, can I change my jersey number? You know, they're like, yeah, you could change it, but it's gonna cost you. And he's like, yo, how much it gonna cost me? And I guess they said $250,000. He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna wear this number for another year, man, no problem. Like,
bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, like because you got to understand, like they say, like I just joined the NFL, I'm a first-round pick, and I chose the number 85 or something like that, or 90. And all of a sudden, like a week later, they just printed off all these number 90 jerseys.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
NFL.com. And now I want to be 0. They're going to be like, dude, we just fucking bought all these things for you, dude. Like, you know, pay them?
That makes sense.
You want our money.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think the 0's going to be pretty cool, seeing that on the field.
Yeah, well,
what do you feel like is the worst number?
The worst? Probably like in like the 60s or 70s.
I'd say like I feel like the 40s, man. I feel like the 40s are just garbage.
40s were kind of ass too, yeah.
I just had that feel like I just remember back in high school, the kids that sucked were 40s. I think I remember Gonzo, him being a 40 or some shit like that, dude.
That's funny.
I was like one of the badasses, it felt like, but I wasn't. Not even close, but like most of the linemen were like 90s. I was 95. So like, then this little ass kid.
I just think the 60s and 70s are like all the linemen, the people that no one really talks about, low key, nothing against them, but no one really talks about them. No one really like knows all their numbers by heart and shit. So it's like F them.
True. Hey, did you see Will Levis?
Is it the throw? Oh no, you sent this too. Yeah, this dude's ripped.
This dude is shredded, bro.
Yeah, he's ripped.
Best shape of his life, he says. And he's going into the NFL. And right now, I've seen him as early as number 2. Like, I've seen a lot of people saying that he might go to the Texans number 2. I doubt that, but, I mean.
That would be crazy.
But, yeah, I've been seeing his name a lot lately ever since he posted that pic. He looks shredded. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just – all that muscle, but what is it to show for it if you can't play football, in the NFL?
True.
I don't know, man.
True.
We shall find out. I'm just like, there's so many question marks on this draft. Like, I feel like in the past we kind of knew which players, like what we kind of knew what to expect. Like we weren't sure, but we kind of had that feeling. And then it brought it into the NFL. Like, all right, yep, we were sure. Like we're pretty spot on. And some of them were like, okay, that we were completely off. This year, it's just like there's so many question marks. You have no idea. CJ Stroud looks like the most NFL ready. So does Bryce Young, but Bryce Young's short. But now they're trying to use that to like downplay him and say that he's garbage. But he'll probably come in and ball out. Will Levis, I mean, he was talked about early on being a top 3 pick, and then he fell down draft boards, and everyone stopped talking about him for a while. Now he's making his way back up there again. Anthony Richardson had a great combine and a great pro day, I think, or whatever it was, and that shot him up, all his athleticism. So now people talk about him going in the top 5. It's just you don't know what to expect from any of these players. A lot of people are saying Will Levis and Anthony Richardson are going to be developmental players, like they won't even play the first year. So much.
That could be true as well, honestly.
It's pretty crazy. I thought I moved that down. So there's a security guard. I'm just going to show it to you guys. I show this to you like, damn, dude. Hold on. I'm not going to put any sound because every time I put on sound, our thing gets blocked. But this is what it is. He's about to propose to this girl. Gets down on his knee, puts it out. Dude's like, "Oh," brings it back over to him, and then boom!
Textbook tackle, bro.
Dude, he didn't have to tackle him. Like, he could have just came up behind him and put his hands behind his back, but literally just annihilated that dude. He just wanted to tackle someone today. I guarantee you that security guard was like, man, I want to tackle someone tonight. I hope someone jumps on the field. And this guy comes over there to propose to his girlfriend and just gets boom.
Bro. That was crazy.
That shit had me dying. Also, there was another altercation. I wouldn't say it's an altercation, but it was. But Anthony Rendon, he is a Major League Baseball player. Him and a fan got into it, and this is what it ensued. I'm gonna put the volume on here. Fuck it. Oh well, because you guys got to hear it.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, motherfucker. Calm down.
So Anthony Rendon was trying to tick out and say, he's like, yeah, you called me a bitch. Yeah, he's about that life. He's about to whoop that dude's ass, dude. About to smack him. Dude, honestly, the dude should have just leaned in.
He gets suspended 5 games. Is that what it said?
Yeah, it got reduced though. I got a report. It got reduced to 4 games. That's still in between the MLB and Major League Baseball.
Gotta just chill, bro.
I would have leaned in though. I would have been like, "Bow, hit me in the face." All right, I'm suing you for $1 million.
Yeah, for real.
He got that's funny though. He just grabbed him. He's like, "Yeah, you called me a bitch, didn't you? Yeah, you did."
Like,
what?
He got scared for sure.
No, I did. Like, yeah. I was like, "Yeah, I called you a fucking bitch, dude. What are you gonna do about it, dude? Fuck
yeah,
what?
Dude got scared.
Face? Hit me, bitch. Soon, you man. I'll sue your ass. That'd be fucking awful. Otherwise, I'd like give me a signed fucking jersey and a baseball.
That's fair.
You want millions?
Everybody, get the whole team. I want the whole team.
You want me to drag your ass through court, or do you want to give me a jersey and a baseball with your signature on it?
Everybody's signature, the whole team.
Yeah, you know what? Right, I want that. Go up there.
Take that shit to the locker room.
Embarrassing shit. This fucking guy's gonna sue me. He's asked that I have all of you guys just sign this jersey and this ball and leave me the fuck alone and we'll call it a day. We're gonna sign a contract and it's done.
They'll probably sign it for him. They'll be like, all right, bro, we got you.
Got you, man. No worries, man. One guy on the team doesn't like him. I'm like, yeah, fuck you, dude. I ain't signing that shit. Fuck no.
It. You still got most of it.
They're gonna bring it back. I'm like, I want his signature. I want his signature, dude. His specifically. Honestly, I didn't even want anybody else's. I only wanted his, but I just thought, hey, I might get the whole team. I want his.
That's funny as fuck.
I'd do that shit just to be petty as fuck. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. I don't know. If you grab me, I don't know. I might be petty as fuck. Yeah, don't grab me and say I called you a bitch. So what, dude? Yeah, you called me a bitch. Yeah, I called you a bitch. You're gonna beat my ass or not? Like don't grab me. Then you try to swing at him. And the dude backed up. Fuck, why are you backing up, bro?
Yeah, dude, could have got paid for real.
Punched him. I'm like, dude, what's going on? What's going on with this organization? You guys just let your teammates, I'm sorry, your teammates, your players come up and punch fans in the fucking face.
Right?
Bullshit, bro. I'll watch my language.
I want season tickets.
I don't think a bitch anymore, but still.
You said what?
So I'll stop calling him a bitch though. But hey, man, if he's gonna beat my ass, bro, I'll be calling every player a bitch going forward, bro. I'm gonna walk up to like my favorite players. I'm like, dude, you're a fucking bitch, bitch. They're gonna come up like, hey, you think I'm a fucking bitch? Punch me in the face. I'm like, all right, man, I want to sign jersey now. Like,
right.
do it to everyone.
Either that or I'll see you in court. I'm blackmailing your ass.
Still known as Dougherty, the Dougherty heckler. He just goes to fucking.
That's so funny, dude.
To everybody. No,
so
I could not do that, dude. That just take up too much time. Plus, I'm too nice
make a living off of it doing that.
What do you do for a living, bro? Yeah, see. Well,
the long story.
You're a fucking bitch. They're like, what? Yeah, you're a fucking bitch. I want to fight you. Yeah, well, if you hit me, you're gonna make my money for my week.
Oh,
I'll
man.
get paid for this week. You're my commission. Like, that's what I do for a living.
That's
I'm like, damn. Like, how do you explain it? Yeah, I just I instigate people to punch me in the face, and when they do, I sue them or I give them an ultimatum to give me something else value, and works like a charm, man. Works like
a charm, bro. Oh, that's so funny.
That's fucked up, bro.
That's priceless.
Dwyane Wade, Dirk Nowitzki, Gregg Popovich, and more have been elected to the NBA Hall of Fame. The 2023 Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame class will be reportedly loaded. Tony Parker, Paul Gasol, Becky Hammond are also individuals who will be in there. I'm trying to see if there's anybody else in there that we know. They're just talking about some players that is. But yeah, those are some of the main big names that are going to be in there. Dwyane Wade, Dirk Nowitzki, Paul Gasol, Tony Parker, Becky Hammond, Gregg Popovich.
Those are all good candidates.
Yes, they are, man. There is no
can't really even argue any of those.
Definitely well deserved. All those players.
Yeah, those are really good.
Wade's probably my favorite out of all of them, honestly.
Yeah, Wade. If we're talking players, yeah. I don't know, Dirk. I like Dirk a lot.
Yeah, Dirk was really good too, man. And Popovich.
Well, definitely. He's a GOAT. He's up there.
The league has a new collective bargaining agreement and will give players the ability to invest in NBA and WNBA teams, as well as promote and or invest in sports betting and cannabis companies. I feel like that's pretty awesome. I think that their new agreement allows them to smoke and do whatever they want. Like the NBA doesn't even drug test for it anymore.
Yeah, that's fair, dude. That's how it should be.
So I've been saying, man, let them smoke weed. I guarantee, like, there's gonna be a lot of people that have less ailments. I mean, all those other motherfuckers have to like take pills and shit like that all the time. And the NFL should start doing this shit now.
You think so?
Yeah, I think they should not test for weed anymore.
I think they should. I'm saying, you think they're gonna start doing it?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's NFL, bro.
Maybe like 5 years from now.
Because it's more physical. They're gonna be like, no, the weed won't help.
It's not gonna help. It's bad for you. It's gonna make your head explode.
Yeah.
You remember those commercials, dude?
Back in the day.
Oh my God, if you do this and smoke weed, this will happen to you. You're like, what? Just to smoke a blunt? I was probably scared.
I was little.
And you finally took that hit, you're like, you're waiting for your head to blow up. You're like,
I'm dead.
okay.
I'm dead.
Dude, that's pretty good. I mean, the NBA should allow, the NFL should allow players to do that stuff too as well.
No, absolutely, dude.
Other teams and stuff. I mean, I know they let them invest in like basketball teams and stuff, but like everything, cannabis companies, they should not drug test players. I like the fact that the NBA is allowing them to invest in these types of things because sports betting is going to be a big thing. It's getting spread all across the United States. More and more states are starting to allow that stuff online. So let these guys get in now and make some good money off of it. Cannabis, I mean, that's growing. Eventually, one year, one of these presidents are going to wake up. They're going to give us this fucking bill. They're like, here you go. Legalize this shit for all of America. And then all of America will be fucking happy. And then once they're happy, all these companies that these players investing in will just boop shoot up. You know, it'll be a big game, man. But until then,
until then, just chilling.
Speaking of WNBA, there was a game last night and it had 9.9 million viewers. It was a record-breaking championship. Okay, this is the women's NCAA championship. It was the most viewed game ever on record for the NCAA women's basketball. It was up 103% year over year. So it means last year, 103% more people watched it this year. It peaked at about 12.6 million people. It was the most viewed college event ever on ESPN Plus.
Damn.
That's fucking crazy.
That is pretty fucking nuts.
I pretty much watch anything that I have money on.
You had money on it?
No, but I would have watched it if I had money on it. I heard about it though, like people tweeting about it. Some girl named Caitlin. I gotta put some.
Caitlin Clark, I think.
That's what it is. Caitlin Clark, bro. Just fucking absolutely beasting it, man. Like she's just been killing it, bro. Killing it. I don't know if she's going in to go pro or if she's staying there another year or what, but if she's staying another year, I'm gonna watch that team next year. That's for sure. All that hype. I love the hype, and I'll be rooting for the. I should do a women's bracket next year, dude. Honestly, put some money on a women's bracket.
Your ass.
It's fun, bro. Shit, dude. Whenever you're watching any sport, and if you have money on it, and you're just like you root for that thing, it's always fun and entertaining. Always.
True.
When you don't have any money on it, and you don't have a favorite team in it, it's kind of like you don't really care what happens. You kind of want to care what happens. You know, you want to invest, and then when you win money on it, it's like and then there's someone else next to you that's a fan. Now, like it's like a different type of bond between you and that person. They're just like, yeah, my favorite team won. I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, they won me money. Yeah, yeah, you know, yeah.
True. No, I love winning money, gambling, bro. It's lit.
Yeah.
Especially sports betting.
I always love to win money, man. Well, that's all I got today. You got anything else you want to add, bro?
It's been a kind of a boring week.
Facts. That's why it's a short ass show, only 32 minutes.
Is what it is, bro.
All right, man. Well, I'll talk to you next week, bro.
For sure, my dude. Have a good night, bro.
Later, dude. Deuces.
Later.
All right, people. I appreciate y'all watching the show. Subscribe below. Just needs to come more subscribers to hit that 200. And be sure to hit that like button. We do appreciate that, guys. You guys have a wonderful night. And I kind of hope San Diego State wins, guys. I kind of hope. But I know UConn's probably going to win. And the only reason I got money on San Diego State. So go San Diego.